Who do you believe in? I don't even care. But to be fair, we can all have a share in this conversation. My intentions is not blasphemy, just to have a better understanding of our sanity. Let us commune.
Yeah, I think the latest thing for me that I can't say they convinced me, that I heard, and it made me just think that God is within all of us. That's why he said he made man in his image. That God is in all of us. And that's why we are able to manifest
In
things.
our image. He didn't say his, our image.
Image. And
Which
so
is strange too that people don't talk about.
right. And so when it said our image, somebody said that the reason why it's our image was because God and Jesus was there even in the beginning, and then later on manifest as a man on earth in the flesh, or became flesh, because Jesus was there with God in the beginning, even before Adam and Eve. That's why he said made it in our, because again, I was saying, who is our?
Exactly.
When I was reading it, I was like,
those people who didn't leave with the devil when he decided to dip out,
and the angels and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and our
going on what you said, that's tripped out within itself. Like, we tell ourselves anything, and we'll believe what we tell ourselves just to justify what it is that we are choosing to want to do.
Choosing to believe.
Again, this don't have to necessarily be about religion. Like, we do a lot of the things that we do in life. Outside of people asking us, hey, can you do this for me? I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about the things that we want to do and that we choose to do. Even though we know better on some things, we still do them, even though we know better. And then we'll tell ourselves anything, and we'll believe that said thing just so it can justify what it is that we're choosing to want to do. That right there, that don't even make sense to me, that Jesus was around before, in the beginning of all things, before the creation of all things. He was there with him. That don't even make sense that that's Jesus, but yet Jesus is God on earth. That's two different entities that you're talking about. You're talking about God and Jesus.
They said that he was there in the beginning. They were like, he was there in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, he came down and became flesh like a man and walked around as a man, so that he can they said so that he can understand
humanity.
Yes,
I've heard that, but again, I changed nothing of what I just said. Like, to me, that sounds like another loophole that you decided to want to believe.
That somebody came up with as a theory that somebody created to help to justify.
Like when you hear people talk of Jesus, to me, I'm asking you, does it sound like they speak of God and Jesus of two separate entities when they talk about?
Yeah, most of the time it's two different entities.
Exactly. In Christianity, people, when they talk about religion, they speak of Jesus as a completely different entity than God. But turn around in the same statement would say Jesus is God. No, yes. Jesus is God. And also would turn around, will also say, but he's the Spirit as well, the Holy Spirit, which is that Spirit. That's here's the comical thing. That
so
Spirit
now that's
is
where the Trinity comes from.
Exactly. And that Spirit is what you're asking to be blessed with before you start reading the Bible, so you can start to believe, which is, again, BS. People, listen to what it is that you're saying. Like, how can Jesus be the right-hand man of God, but be God down here? Like, either he's another God or he's a demigod. which is half human, half God. Mean and not the same thing. So which one is it? Blind followers.